Hello everyone. So let's solve one problem today. Here we have a string and we have to find out the length of non-repeating characters substring. As you can see, in this string we have this substring A, B, C, D, which is a non-repeating character substring which has a count of 4. Similarly, we have this one A, B, C, which has a count of 3. And then we have this one A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, which has a count of 9, and also those are non-repeating characters. So this is what we have to find out. Now just to be clear, this is not the first time I am looking at the problem. I have been through this a while ago. Now to solve this problem, let's use an analogy of a sliding window or sliding door. So initially we will have a index of 0 and we will have two variables, int variables, left window and right window, and we will keep shifting our right window towards right side unless we find any repeating character, and as we are doing so we are going to add those characters in a set, and if we find any repeating character then we will remove the characters from set unless the repeating character has been removed. And while doing so we will also keep the track of maximum length of characters. Now let's see how we can solve the problem. Let's have main function first. Let's create a new function uh, which will have longest substring. Which will take the argument of string. Fine. Let's create a function public. Let's make it static. Void longest substring, which is taking an argument of string. Let's have two int variables like left window, which is initially 0. Then for right window, let's declare it in the for loop itself, because that is what we are going to increment. Int right window, initially it will be 0. Now right window will be s dot length, and we'll keep incrementing it one by one. Fine. We'll also need one set, which is a collection of character. It will be a HashSet. Fine. Okay. So now let's code the happy scenario first. Let's keep adding the right window characters in a set. S dot caret right window and we'll also have to keep track of maximum length. So for that, let's create a max length in variable. Initially it will be 0, and this max length will be, let's use math here, either it will be a max length or it will be a difference between two windows, right window and left window. And then we have to return this max length. will be an int. Fine. Now this is a happy scenario. What if we find, while shifting towards right, a repeating character? Then what should happen? Then we are going to remove the characters from that set unless that repeating character has been removed. And how are we going to do that? In a while loop, we'll check whether this set contains the character at right window, and if it does, then we are going to shrink our window. So for that we will have to shift our left window towards right. Let's do that, and we have to remove the repeating character, and that character we have found out in the set dot remove s dot caret at left window. Okay, and we'll also have to print our result. Longest substring and s. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it looks fine. Now let's run this problem. Java C longest substring dot java and Java longest substring 8 A B C D E F G H I. It should have been 9. Why is it 8? So we are adding the okay. So here we have to add 1. Now let's run this problem. So let's run this code. Okay, now we are getting the correct value. Let's try changing this string and make it A B C D E F. Now it has 6 characters, non-repeating substring. Now the answer should be 6. Okay, so that's how we can solve this problem.